we're into the loading screen.
Yeah, unfortunate spectator bug, but...
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
Oh, and
no,
the
it's
Jakar.
not. There it is. There's
So-
that tradition.
So trademark Jakar.
Right.
So both Rasmuses, obviously, that was to be expected on this map, but trademark saying, hey, I don't need X to beat you. I'm going to use my Jakar.
Yeah, and I love that, honestly. I mean, what didn't work last game, go back to what's been working this whole day, and that's been this combo of Rasmus and Drakar. We didn't get to see it last game. They, tried to switch it up, and it, although was extremely close, was not quite enough. So back to the basics for SLU, and I think that's a great move.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now we do see, we're seeing that pressure already from Trademark and Coin. They are sitting in the enemy's territory for stupid amounts of time, getting the goal barrier. Drakar just knocks X into the middle. And he doesn't care. This is why he's number one.
It was a Rasmus hook, too, that comboed that into the hole. And, I mean, Exhibit A of why Rasmus is such an influential pick on this map and why we were so confident that we would see both teams pull it out. As, Coin looks for one of his own there, but is not able to find it.
Yeah,
Careful.
And that Rasmus hook, as soon as he hit level 2, he threw that out. He was anticipating, and he's just like, oh, I hit level 2, yoink.
And he got the kill off of it. It worked great.
There it is.
Zoro forced to use his core flip, but we see another pick onto Coin for the side of SLU, SLU, excuse me. Look for a great angle there from E.T. Han, but not quite there. And a good clear from Zoro, as now he just gets beat up for it.
Oh, and the ult just expiring off the X. Can't hit stun Zoro with the strike there to get it in. Pressure coming off from Coin and Trademark. Zoro making a really nice save to get it back on the other side of the map.
Oh, wow.
And the overtime, that core is just zooming.
Yeah, so the effects of overtime really speeding up. Wow, we do see, what is that
the
called?
hot shot, too.
Hot shot, that's it.
Oh.
Hot shot on everyone except for one of the Rasmus, who has Prize Fighter, which makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
I mean, look at that.
Look at that,
But the value, it'll be interesting to see the value as we go on. We do see Witch Kings begin to lose a good amount of stagger as the goal barrier does go down for the side of Lakeside, but that happened before. We do see Coin begin to walk up. Witchings is looking at Trademark a little bit, trying to see what opportunities they might have.
Oh, good look there from Coin using his pull to try to make his solo play on Soren, but not quite there. And here comes Trademark on his Drakar, but easily dealt with. Oh, and that goes in!
Goodness.
Zoro not able to get there in time, and 2 goals in a row to open this game for Lakeland.
Right now, this is looking like X has been the factor this entire time that has separated these games. Is Coin and Trademark have just not been able to keep up this pressure as they'd like because E.T. Han is wailing onto Zoro.
And one thing I didn't mention before with these levels is that speed. You get speed from leveling up, and so being able to just abuse these slow goals at the start of this game as the angle is incredible from Witchings.
And stunned by E.T. Han's punch. It was all in play. And suddenly, Lakeland took a commanding lead of the start of the series.
Yeah, 3-0 to answer St. Louis's adjustments, right? They're saying, hey, it's working for us, and evidently they're not feeling the threat of SLU's adjustments, but we also know how scary Drakar can be in a longer game, and obviously Rasmus for both sides, as we do see extra special taken on SLU's Rasmus, being Coin and Rapid Fire going to Witchings, but man, I mean, yeah, Lakeland just seemed to kind of shrug that round off completely.
I do think, and I'll mention it again, I take X, like X is strong. No one can deny that. But what we can talk about is that I do truly think that there are other characters in this game that have a better scaling with these awakenings as it goes on. It's just a matter of can St. Louis hold on to that point? Because Drakkar and Rasmus, as they keep going through, can become menaces.
Oh, and a great play by Trademark there. That's what we're used to, right? This is the best Drakkar in the world. He's got that timing down. Forcing Soren really doesn't have an option. I mean, like, I can't say forces him to do something uncomfortable because he has to hit it back into the Drakkar shot, and it's such great timing for Trademark, and that's something you're really only going to get consistently from a player like him.
Yeah, now we're starting to see, we saw Coin use the special, but now it's a lot of the way that Coin and Trademark are positioning. It's almost like a diamond, or more like a ruby is the best way to describe it, is they stay in the middle. They were aware of the issues from last time and are trying their best to not be taken out so easily, and now we're seeing that effect. They stay at these angles so that it's rough. Even if you have the pull on Rasmus, you're not going to get value like we see there.
Yeah, and meanwhile, this whole time, Etihan is just sitting in the goal of SLU, just beating on Zoro as we finally see the goal barrier drop for SLU, but certainly not out of this yet, as we're well into overtime now. Trademark and Coin, see if they can find this dream matchup, but
it's overtime.
And here we go. Trademark again makes it through the flames too, maybe just a smidge too late.
I looked at Chris on the desk with the most "you've got to be kidding me" sort of look. How in the world does it get through?
Slipping by pixels.
Yeah, I mean, it's rare that we see Soren let one of those slide, but I mean, against players like Coin and Trademark, that's regular, but if we do see Trademark go down, that's not been a common occurrence. It is usually Coin being one die, but oh no, Soren does let the goal barrier fall.
Man, look at Zoro's ability to absorb this pressure. He was down a player and still had X in his face, and that barrier's still not gone.
And his ability to kill time, right? Keep sending it back up because Witchings and Etihan had no play set up there. So he can just keep sending it up there, knowing that he's not going to let it past him, and wait for Trademark to come back alive. That was great stuff there from Zoro.
Yeah, and I think Coin and Trademark are doing a really good job of knowing when they have to help their goalie. Because you've seen there's so many times where it is just like a 2v2, and they're just helping their goalie so much absorb this pressure.
Yeah.
Look how far Zoro is playing ahead. He knows that X is in his face. Why sit back if he's going to be standing there? You might as well walk up a little bit. Match X's tempo. There is the goal barrier finally going down, but it's sent right back by Rasmus. Coin getting that in, and suddenly, did I say commanding? Because we're even again.
Right, a 3-0 responded with a 3-0. We are tied in game 2, 1-1, as we head into game 3. Man, okay, now this is important.
So we do see the missile prop. This Kai should take, and he will take the missile prop. So important to have on Kai. It extends the range of just all of your abilities. You can affect the map so much more.
Yeah, and we do see Cast to Last on X, so that his special will last longer. Adrenaline Rush on Drakkar, which means that he's going to be moving around the map more. It's going to get a little crazy. We're hitting that scaling point, and I think that win for St. Louis just brought them back into the series.
Yeah, and I want to point out, too, I believe it was Witchings that took Adrenaline Rush. So now look out for him to be getting even more kills and being able to capitalize on them with crazy speed anytime he gets a kill.
Yeah, look at X. X is down. We're at that point now. It's becoming awkward.
But never mind. As, wow, Coin on SLU's side falls right in response.
Man, all right. Look at Trademark. Keeping up the pressure a little bit. Able to use the step. Oh my goodness.
And here comes that witching speed that I was talking about. And just like that, able to punish a quick kill into the Amy app void. And look out for this Witching's hooks, because he will be flying around the map if he gets a kill.
Yeah, and that Adrenaline Rush really coming in clutch. It provides so much speed and resets your cooldowns that he just had so much pressure.
Yeah, and now we're seeing this awkward point where E.T. Han is earning a lot of respect from the players that they have to answer him. Despite him going down, Witchings has a good opportunity, is unable to get the follow-up, but the goal is open on St. Louis's side.
Trademark this time with the Adrenaline Rush, not able to find anything with it as X respawns here.
Oh my goodness. Coin going back. Witchings has the core flip, throws it up to X.
Great pass from Witchings, finding E.T. Han behind enemy lines. Wide open shot for him. That was fairly easy if you're Lakeland.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking, again, just commanding. It's impressive at this point how much value the side of Lakeland is getting from these attacks, and it's just because they feel pressured to answer E.T. Han. Trademark and Coin are sitting back for the first time in this series, and they're staying there. They help the goalie, absolutely, but they don't do it for this long. They feel like they want to move forward.
E.T. Han got picked there, so now SLU has a numbers advantage, and we'll see if they can do anything with it, as Soren doing a great job of keeping the core on SLU's side of the field. As now, I mean, with enough time killed, E.T. Han is right back in 100%.
Yeah, but we do see Rasmus goes down. Now that number advantage is back, and now I imagine, yeah, X is going to have to respond. He can't be sitting in Zoro's face during all of this. Now they're just looking, finding some way to get to this goal. Will they knock down the barrier? Not yet.
And a great evade there to stop the onslaught from Drakkar. Dodged his shotgun bullet, and then, a great core flip there from Zoro. But Trademark is staggered, but so is E.T. Han. This is dangerous for both of them. But neither one going down just yet. They're both so close, and Trademark will fall. Oh no! We have a double KO. Zoro on an island.
Nope.
Nothing he can do about that. We go 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. This game 2 is now 2-1 in favor of Lakeland. And if Lakeland gets one more, SLU is on their heels.
Yeah.
Unlimited built diff.
Oh, good eye. We do see Witchings opting for primetime.
There's one built different.
Yeah,
How many
there's
will we get?
2 down.
I imagine there's heavy
impact.
Will we see 1-2 punch? Supercharge.
Super Surge. Okay.
Super Surge.
Hard to complain about.
2 built difference, and they're on the guys.
Yeah. What do you think about Super Surge over 1-2 punch for E.T. Han?
So I kind of like it in the situation where E.T. Han, you're not as focused on KOing like immediately off the 1-2 punch, but the Super Surge, you're going to get such a longer dash, and it's going to hit so much harder where...
Wow.
Oh my god,
Can't
look
hit
how fast
harder
he's
if you're
moving.
dead. Great
Drakar's
kick
hustling.
Yeah, Trademark on this Drakkar, just flying around the map with that same adrenaline rush. Great play by Coin to get the goal barrier down finally. And wow,
and the bounce off the middle.
Wow, Sword was doing such a great job of mitigating damage in these shots on goal, but just an awkward bounce off the hole in the middle and catches Soren asleep.
Yeah, right now it's really beginning to look like whoever has control of this core first is going to have this momentum, which might sound obvious, but we've been seeing it all game where this core goes crazy. This core bounces around the map at stupid speeds, and yet now we're seeing the value of it. Kai sending it down. Will he be able to get it past? He can. Zoro able to get a little bit of breathing room. Witchings looking back. We see the core flip come out from Coin. Unable to get it. E.T. Han is staggered. There's
double
the
KO
hook.
for SLU.
All right, now you got the time. You need to get this open now.
But they can't even get the goal barrier.
Yeah, you got to
Soren
pass it up.
is playing out of his mind. They're not able to get it.
Soren, the iron wall here.
Wow.
Oh my
Stalling
goodness.
out a double KO, a 2-man numbers advantage for SLU, and they come out empty-handed, not even a goal barrier to show for it.
I mean, that was just multiple 50-50s at that point, and Soren managed to call them all out. You had to give that breathing room if you thought that the core was going to trademark, and they just didn't at that point. It's impressive.
And down goes Coin, and now we have a numbers advantage the other direction. Trademark forced to use his core flip. Zoro not particularly close to his, but yes, Itihan does use his ultimate, and he also has a core flip coming. But Trademark is back. Coin is back. Excuse me. But still no goal barrier for SLU. Soren is clamping down and giving his team enough time to finally find the hole in Zoro's defense, and this is unbelievable.
The first non-3-0 for this part of Amy's app. It's looking a little scary if I'm St. Louis, because now breaking that statistic is not in your favor.
Down goes Coin, and we have another numbers advantage. They do save the goal barrier 3 times in a row, 4 times, surviving the onslaught. Zoro saying, I can put on a show too. But we do see Trademark go down, and oh wow, it's still no goal barrier for Lakeland, and wow, Drakkar up in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Zoro, just lets that one slide by, but Trademark is back and ready to get to work.
And these Kai goalies putting up such an impressive performance. One slips by.
Wow.
It's do or die. It is do or die right here, right now.
Yeah, we have never seen SLU in a situation like this. Now, with 1 goal, Lakeland can win this entire tournament after losing, after getting reverse swept by St. Louis earlier in play.
Barrier's already
goal
up.
barrier down. Do we see? And who else but Soren puts it away, puts the nail in the coffin. Lakeland are your collegiate OmegaStrikers LAN winners.